team together can do some very interesting things.
Yeah.
Especially because I feel like both of these characters have really good durability in doubles especially.
Yeah, it's interesting. As someone who used to play Pac-Man in doubles myself, like I definitely think this character is like super, super volatile, but like only because he's going to be throwing out stuff and you're just going to pray that your partner is paying attention. That's about it.
Yeah, absolutely, right? And we were talking about this a little bit earlier, how aware Emdy was of Zefty's Phantom. So now it is going to be Yellow Team who's going to start to kind of like bleed out just a little bit here. It's not too crazy though. We have to talk about though Hydrant coming into play here. Hydrant and Phantom specifically have very interesting combos, but you got to talk about a combo there. It's that Nair we were talking about in the first set into the up air, and still Zefty is my player of this block. Yeah. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, forcing that get up into the Phantom, like, or from the Phantom into the forward smash, like literally, it's just one thing after another, and even then, knowing that Ike has this big range, you have to stuff him out however you can. Ivysaur, Pac-Man, not the worst matchup, but it's tough. Like, Pac-Man can't really set up against this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were talking about a little bit earlier, right? Like, big hitbox goes nice, right? Especially in doubles, too. But especially on Pac-Man, where, you know, Pac-Man is a circular hitbox, and up air is looking real good, but it is going to be the Yellow Team that does get a little bit of work on the board right now. I like how it is actually Zelda who's frontlining, and it is going to be Emdy getting the turnaround on the back air. Things are looking real sweet so far for the red team, but Yellow Team definitely not too far behind, but you got to take care of this Zelda immediately.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that we're sticking on the Charizard for so long, because in the last set we saw mostly Ivysaur, and now I think this is kind of a change of pace, like knowing that you got to get one of these big kills, trying to beeline for the Pac-Man, try to get Ike out of your way as well. But there's still a lot you can do here. You're a big body, so you're going to get caught in some of this stuff. It's just kind of resetting and figuring out where to pick your shots.
See, here's the thing about Charizard, right? There's two types of Pokemon players, or Pokemon trainer players, right? The ones that stay on Zard because their opponent is about to get KO'd, or the ones that stay on Zard because they are about to get KO'd, right? You got to look at Pac-Man, right? A little bit higher percent. It will be Emdy, though, losing their stock right now, but you got to look at what's going on. It's actually now just a little bit of a scramble. One stock is going to be lost here, but you got to talk about it. Yellow Team trying to claw back as best as possible, but I feel like in comparison to the other game, I actually feel like the 1v1s are going better for Yellow Team outside of it. Look at that, right? And Zefty saying, you know what, let me just take you over here and let me just handle you myself. Going up for the Ferrari's win, not going to be able to find anything. And now it's up to one Nad, I believe, on the Pac-Man. But look at this. I love Zefty just going all the way out there.
Yeah, Zefty honestly is the MVP of this game. First of all, it was the stock tanking that did really, really well. I wouldn't expect Zelda to be a stock tank. Second of all, it's these setups, but even then, it's like these edge guards that have been so killer. I mean, literally, every single edge guard that Zefty sets up, it seems like it's 100% accuracy.
This is my favorite team, I think, ever. Ever, actually.
Definitely a strong
Zefty and Emdy. I've met Emdy a couple of times, not like, just like in passing conversation. They're really nice, and you know, I just love good Zelda. I'm very biased. Like, I'm so biased to good team comms and, like, great teamwork. And I think they recognize, you know what, we're kind of, like, stepping on each other's toes, so let's go back and separate, and then when we need to come together, like the last combo, the down throw up air, we can come back together and make it happen. So let's see what Nad and Triscuit can do to bring this back, because Ike and Pac-Man's still a good team. I just think, you know, we got to work around our hydrants a little bit better. We have to figure out a way to get in there more. The dash attack was certainly a way to start it off.
For real. All right, and we're getting the almost happy birthday, looking like a great fair string from Pac-Man, doing a great job of trying to get early percent damage. That does manage to set yourself up with a lead, and now that you can corner them both together, that's a really nice way to capitalize.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, though, Yellow Team at least having a little bit better positioning here. We still need to figure out how we want to do this. I feel like if they both just target the Zelda, it'll be a very different story, right? Zelda doesn't really have too many of those get-off-me tools aside from Nehru's Love, and that also can be detrimental because there's a ton of end lag to that as well. There's the back throw into the up smash, so we're finally seeing a little bit more teamwork nerf, and now Yellow Team's actually going to be the first team to get on the board. Yeah,
that's really nice. I love the switch up between their game plan game one and this time, and this is what I wanted to see, right? Like that punish on that Nehru's Love. Like, we know that it's going to stuff out a lot of things that Pac-Man wants, but that's when the partner can come in to get that extra damage to actually get the bigger punish, because you want that. That's when Ike shines.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good stuff
Ooh,
now
the
from
snipe!
Yellow Team. That was fantastic. And we, Nerf, are seeing such a different Game 1 and Game 2 from Yellow Team right now.
So
Looking
strong.
fantastic right now, but instead now you have Zelda in her prime, right? Set up with Phantom only for a moment, and now Zelda's getting bullied. We'll be able to find the up air, and we'll be able to find the sweet spot forward air, so at least we've stopped the bleeding a little bit, but now we have a whole stock to go.
Oh, for sure. All right, now we've got like some great big sweeping moves. Of course, like Nair from Ike, going to be able to catch both parties in its wake. Now we've still got a little bit more damage to do here on the ledge. Yep, Nehru's going to try to come out, but unable to get the teleport as well. You're looking for the furores and not able to get it.
Oh, no! The Ike up air does take the stock there. It's
That's
not
a danger.
Yeah, it's not too bad, right? But you need a lot of time, right? You need a lot of time to recognize, you know what, I'm kind of in trouble here. But beautiful passes once again from Yellow Team. So now it is all up to Emdy. Now, Pokemon Trainer can definitely do it, but you have 2 Ike stocks to get through and Pac-Man. So now, Emdy, it's all up to you. How are you going to handle this one?
Yeah, especially since you restocked, right? Like, you
Yeah.
restocked into Zefty instantly dying. That's going to make this a lot harder. Now, I mean, if you can capitalize off the slow speed of Ike, you might be able to find something here, but Pac-Man is always ready with something. He's got options for everything.
All right, something cool, something good. Okay?
Uh-oh.
I only want to see clean finishers, right? But they're trying to get something lined up here, but instead, just the punish on the back throw will be the forward smash. Coming out from Ike here, trying to get something started, trying to get a little bit of energy back in there. It was a really good game from Yellow Team.
Yeah, I think Emdy just ended up looking for a lot of like grabs and throws that I don't think worked out. It's a lot of times they're setting themselves up for a bigger punish, right? Like you don't even get the stock off that throw, but Pac-Man's right there, fully charging a forward smash. And it's just like, you gotta be careful because if you make that grab, the risk reward has to be there. It has to be worth it.
Right? Game number 3. I feel like our sets have only gotten more entertaining and more close as the time has gone on.
That's what I want to see from pools. I mean, as we get closer to who's going to make it out of this segment, you know, you got to make those plays.
Yeah, honestly, instantly coming out of the gate, and it seems like Zefty's mad. Zefty just wants to start laying on the damage here. But we're going back into the 1v1s, at least for the moment here. A couple parries here. So now we just have to get into the rhythm of doubles right now. But once again, sometimes Zefty is just like, yo, I'm done with this. Let me just start hitting my sweet spot spares. But now Yellow Team having Zefty on the left side of the stage, and Emdy's a little bit slower on the Ivysaur. Can get the up, or the down throw, can't get the up air to follow up.
Yeah, and there's a couple of missed opportunities here, but I'm still going for some stuff. I do find it interesting that, like, before this set, we had mostly been going to, like, PS2, not much, but they started off on Battlefield, and that was the Zefty Emdy win. Now we're back on small Battlefield, taking away the top platform, and now this could be still very viable for that team. I want to see how it works out. Yeah,
I'm loving the way that Ike is taking the front line here. So important. Great stop there. But once again, Zefty always hitting the sweet spots. This is such good food for me. I'm eating so good this set, Nerf.
Absolutely. I mean, we're seeing some really smart, knowledgeable plays coming out from all teams, but definitely from Zefty and Emdy. Like, this is their game to start really rocking it.
Okay, still a great double nair coming out from Emdy right now. Will it be the up B? It will be. That does take Emdy's first stock. Now Pac-Man off the side just a little bit. Gets the back air to back air, and even gets the follow-up aerial as well. Stuck on the ledge. This is so crucial that you get these stocks now if you want to pull ahead. But still, once again, Pac-Man, you know this very well, handling the Charizard now potentially pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, a couple soft weak hit spots on the bear, so it is a little bit unfortunate, but you're still keeping a lot of damage on that Ivysaur, forcing the Charizard early, and now they got to rely on those big slow hitboxes to actually do what is necessary here, and that's take these stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you're kind of locked also into Zard here too. Now going to use the up B to get that stock. Great stuff. And now Yellow Team needs to find a way to pull ahead. There's the forward air, going to send Pac-Man out to finish the job. There's the first aerial. Good footstool though to mess up the momentum on the edge guard. And once again, Emdy has all of those options covered. You saw Pac-Man starting to line up the forward smash, but it actually the back air led into the up air. Right. Really, really good stuff from both teams right now as we're still even, Nerf.
Yeah, the jump height from
no!
You miss out the angle on the trampoline. You just end up going too far out and not able to drift back in. Classic mistake, but it happens. Now we've still got one stock to try to do it, but I love that we're seeing the right angles from Bell. Like, there's been the precision to avoid Ike with them, but now it's also going for the kill with it.
That's so unfortunate, too, because I think Zefty just ate an Ivysaur up air for that, too. Gotta look at it though, Ike almost at 100%. That is a lot of dangerous rage too, but they are just going to keep going with the ether onto Zelda. Smart decision right now. Great forward air out of the corner right now. Great parry as well, but look at this. Pac-Man trying to help. The quick draw actually going to save just a little bit, but you gotta be so careful of this Zelda coming out of the corner. Still though, it seems like Emdy's like, go my child, go hit these sweet spot bears.
Yeah, you got to get something here. Now with a hydrant in between you and your opponents, there's a couple ways that you can set up, but no, there's no way once you get grabbed. That's going to be a great way to use the iframes on that throw, as well as the strong forward smash from Charizard to really finish the job. So a very, very strong finish.